Guys, you really should just trust yourself and like do whatever you want. Like I was saying about the desires, you really should, because when I was at that intersection just now and I was like, oh, should I go left or right? I'm gonna go left because I'm in a rural town, and I don't know if there's gonna be anything to the right. Turns out I just stopped at the market. I'm looking for milk. I'm looking specifically actually for raw milk if they have it around here. I figure they might, because it's pretty farmy around here. Like, it really is pretty farmy. And so I'm like, maybe there's a chance I can find some milk. So I pull into this girl who has like homemade butter and cheese, and I'm like, oh, like, do you have milk? And she's like, no, but if you go up to the light and go left, which would be going the right that I wanted to go, she said that they have it down that way, only at the next light. Guys, I'm so happy. But it's a true lesson. It's a true learning lesson that I really should just do. Literally, I should just do what I want. I wanted to go right, but the scarcity, the fear overtook in me and told me, no, go left, because we know what's left. We don't know what's right. There could be nothing to the right. And even if there was nothing to the right, then I would have figured that out and turned around. But at least I found the post office, which is closed on the weekend, so it doesn't even matter. Anyway, I thought I was lucky for finding that, which I was, because I did forget that I have to go there. But yeah, just coming to tell you that fun little thing. Do you guys get it though? I think you do get it. I just doubt myself so much and like my ability to like verbalize things. I feel like I'm the one not saying it right. Whenever I say that, it's never about the other person understanding. It's about my communication skills. And like wanting to be seen, really, is why I say it. Like, do you understand? Because I want to be seen fully at what I'm trying to convey. You know, anybody does, I think, unless you've really mastered it. Kudos to you, because I'm jealous for show. Anyways, yeah, so like if I went right, I would have found raw milk that I'm literally on the hunt for, because I want to make chia seed pudding, and that's all I want the milk for. But I don't want to buy it from the store where they get it from. Loads of facilities across the nation, and load these cows up with products unbeknownst to me. And like I was talking about in the Am I Crazy video, the whole chain of what that animal eats. I just don't want to buy milk from the store, because everything affects everything. It really does. And I know that I can't make a difference single-handedly, but if more people stop buying milk and start buying it from a local farmer, chances are that the milk industry is going to slow down, right? It will be a layover period where there's a lot of waste, but overall, it will help. But that's just, we're not there yet. I understand that. I know that we're not there yet, but for many reasons, you know, financially, attaining money for one, financial setbacks that people believe they're in for another, convenience for another. You know, I understand that collectively we are not all there yet, but that's all saying. I just didn't want to buy milk from the gas station. It's so gross. Why is there even milk? that is gross, you know. That genuinely is gross. Anywhere you could go. I think I said this before. I need to stop saying that. Like, okay. But anywhere you go in the US, literally anywhere you go, at any gas station, you could get any sort of animal product. You could get some sort of cheese, some sort of milk, probably some sort of frozen ice cream dessert made from these products. And then the cherry on top, you could even get meat all the way out. Anywhere in the US. You could probably get a ready-to-eat meal. Or something like it. Like Chef Boyardee, which, again, I guess that is a ready-to-eat meal, right? Like, you just heat it up. It is ready to eat. But I mean like a hot food. Yeah, both. You get both. You could get a hot meal or one that you have to heat up for later. Anywhere in this United States. I'm sure there's a handful that, like, no, but at the same time, I don't think so. Like, probably anywhere you go. Which, the exploitation of these products is just insane. Like, we've come to think of it as, like, oh man, I can't even begin to fathom what we've come to think of it as, but they've taken away, like, they've disconnected us, completely disconnected us from who we are and who we're here with and the land. People just think of meat as something on the shelf now. I don't even know, like, it was up until I was 8 that I didn't understand that the ham steak I was eating was meat. I remember finding that out when I was like 8 that it was meat. And that just goes to say, like, we think of it so accessible when it just shouldn't be. It really just should not be. Yeah, up until I was 8. And then I even tried to, like, stop eating meat because I realized what it was. That should tell you something. You know, you tell the little kids what they're eating and they don't want to eat that. That should tell you something. It really should. The kids, they know. They know what they know. They're connected and they don't realize it because of the logic of the world that we've given them. Brainwashed extreme. It's crazy. I think we need to look a lot more deeply into the kids. They are our saviors in so many ways. But no, we have to teach them how to be hard and how to be cold and how to work 8 hours a day and work 40 hours a week for the rest of your life and give your life away. So many thoughts. I can't wait for this milk. I can't wait for this milk, you guys. Like, I don't agree with drinking milk. I really don't. But I do live in this world, so, you know, sometimes you can indulge. I really don't drink milk often. I was on the hunt for coconut milk, actually, to make the chia seed pudding. And then I was like, I think I tried that before. And because the coconut... No, it was because I used coconut cream. Yeah, I don't know why I ever thought that would work. But coconut milk is so expensive now. And I don't trust any of, like... There's not even one that's just coconut. I don't know why they feel the need to, like, put all these stuff in it when if they're gonna can it up and seal it like that, There's no need to like add gums, add all this stuff to just. And same with like the nut milks. I mean, coconut is a nut, but like genuinely, we just need to like chill on all the chemicals, for real. I don't get it. Like there's literally no need. Like, there's just no need. It doesn't make sense. You're gonna tell me that they put the gum in it so it can like stay together, but why can't you just put like shake on it, shake before opening? Anyways, yeah, there's no I find myself in a loophole every corner that I turn. Like, you really can't escape this not this reality, but you can't escape the system that they've created for us. They did a really, really good job. And unless you grow your own stuff and make every single thing that you ever want from the products that are strictly from you and people that believe in the same as you, unless that's the case, then there's no escaping. And it's just like something that I don't know how to feel good about. I don't know how to feel okay with it. I can't even eat the fruit. Like, genuinely, I can't eat fruit anymore. I have to only eat like oranges and things I can peel. Like, sometimes an apple is okay, but even then I don't even trust the oranges, because I'm like, it's been sprayed its whole life, so it probably, and like on the whole of the plant, not just on the fruit, you know, because the fruit only got that big at the end of its life. So like, what they were spraying was the thing that was making the fruit, so therefore everything is just poisoned about it. Like, even if I have to peel it and not directly eat these pesticides, I'm sure that they're like in the actual fruit itself because of how much is actually being put on them, right? So it's just like, it doesn't end. It like actually doesn't end. I'm sure I could find a reason that this milk isn't gonna be good. I'm sure they feed the cow just like regular grain from the feed store, which, there we go. Here we go again. Like, but still, it's just way better. I mean, it's raw, so I'd rather have raw than not. So that was kind of why I already went into one of the stores and I almost bought milk, but I was like, if I'm gonna buy milk, it has to be like, it just has to be up to my standards. No, I'm just kidding. There's sometimes where the standards don't exist for real. I am a hypocrite of things, of like, I don't know. Like, if I had no option, I would probably buy that milk, but luckily I ran into that girl, so she told me there's raw milk. But if there wasn't an option, I would end up getting that milk, even though my initial reaction was like, ew, disgust, can't even think about it. And that's all true. That's all true. But my thing is, like, you can't escape. There's nothing I can do. It's either don't drink the milk, find an alternative, or just ignore it. And the alternatives have stuff in them anyways. It's just like so much. The only thing that I can do is like control what I put in my body. I can't control the industry who pumps out these chemicals. I don't know. Recently it has been getting bad though. Like, I feel like paranoia is starting to kick in again. And like, partly it feels like psychosis, but like I don't want to say that, and I can't say that. I have no room to say that. But it just like feels like what I would imagine to be psychosis. I feel like I went through that when I stopped taking Adderall. And you know, I've never been the same since, but I can kind of, it's starting to come back a little bit. Like, it took me like a year and a half of waiting to feel better after stopping taking Adderall. And then I got a little bit better for about a year, and then I got in a relationship, and I just I keep telling myself like it brought up stuff so that you can heal and you could see parts of yourself that you need to work on, right? But yeah, I guess that is true. I was gonna go on to say, but I just feel like it is getting bad again. And maybe that's why, like, I literally, like, answering myself, like, maybe it did bring stuff up that I have to heal because that's what they do. And this is one of those things, like, feeling like you go through psychosis and feeling paranoid a lot about things that are way far-fetched. I know everything is justified and I have every right to feel how I feel no matter what it is. I sometimes just feel like they're so big, the worries. Like, although some of it may be truth, I just want to be at peace. I can't wait to drink my milk. Drink your milk. Drink your milk. Don't. Everyone, just stop. Everyone, please. The animals are begging you. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you. I saw this thing like, if you eat meat, but I'm gonna advance it. I'm gonna say, if you consume animal products, you love pets, not animals. That one I was like, you know what? HE double hockey stick, yeah. You know what? Yeah. If you choose to consume animal products, you love pets, not animals. It goes hard. It goes real hard. Is my car on? No. Yeah, so I'm definitely equally as part of the world, and I'm not, like, by any means saying that I've got it all done and I'm doing it all, but I am aware of the injustices, whereas other people think it's completely right to consume animal products, you know? And that's what I think sets me aside. So, although that I do say all of this stuff, what do you want me to do? I just tried to explain that I can't escape. There's no escape. So, like, might as well just have a good time. If I can't do anything about it, even though it's not what I really want or agree with, I mean, I can do something about it. It'd just have to be, like, a really large thing, and, like, I'd have to get the community going for real. I can do something about it. We all can. But sometimes it's easier to just live your life because you need to live it, you know? Well, anyways, there was tens more thousands of stuff I was gonna say. I'm gonna cut the video and go get milk and come back. I'm so excited! I am so freaking excited! Okay, bye.